Get ready, sports fans. We're diving headfirst into the biggest matchups and most shocking upsets of the week. From NBA showdowns to seismic shifts in the standings, it's all happening right here, right now. We're kicking things off with a look at the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder in a game that had massive implications for the Western Conference. But the story doesn't end with just one game. We're digging deep into the 5 reasons why the Minnesota Timberwolves fell to the 6th seed after a disappointing defeat to the Oklahoma City Thunder, exploring the critical errors that led to their downfall. Then, we're shifting focus to an individual marvel. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander miraculously saved his incredible streak of 20 or more points scored, and we've got all the dramatic details on how he pulled it off with mere minutes left on the clock. And finally, we'll reveal the stunning details of how all these events unfolded, giving you the full picture of this week's top sports stories. Don't miss a second as we break down all the action. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the Island 3-Pack Screen Protector Plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The Oklahoma City Thunder are on fire, extending their winning streak to 7 games as they hosted the Minnesota Timberwolves in a crucial Sunday matchup. The Thunder, led by a stellar Shai Gilgeous-Alexander who continues to defy history with his scoring prowess, aimed to solidify their top spot in the Western Conference. Meanwhile, the Timberwolves, coming off a win against the Warriors, looked to get back on track despite a tough road trip. The game itself was a showcase of NBA talent, with Anthony Edwards putting up 42 points for the Timberwolves in their previous outing against the Warriors, and Rudy Gobert contributing significantly. On the Thunder side, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had just broken Wilt Chamberlain's long-standing record for consecutive games scoring at least 20 points, a testament to his consistent offensive dominance. The matchup promised high-octane basketball, with both teams boasting impressive individual performances and team chemistry. This clash was more than just a regular season game. It was a battle for positioning and pride in a tightly contested Western Conference. With the Thunder playing at home and riding a wave of momentum, and the Timberwolves eager to prove their mettle on the road, every possession was critical. Fans were treated to a live stream on ABC, with the game starting at 1 p.m. ET, offering a primetime viewing experience for basketball enthusiasts eager to witness these two powerhouses go head-to-head. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing about the Thunder's incredible run and SGA's historic scoring streak, questioning if any team can stop their dominance. The Timberwolves, despite their recent struggles, are still seen as a major threat with their dynamic offense. Will the Timberwolves find a way to slow down the surging Thunder, or will Oklahoma City continue its march to the top of the conference? Stick around as we break down the 5 critical reasons behind Minnesota's latest defeat. The Minnesota Timberwolves' grip on a top-tier playoff seed loosened significantly following a frustrating 116-103 loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder, a defeat that saw them slip to the 6th seed. Despite a strong offensive showing from Julius Randle and efficient perimeter shooting, the Timberwolves were ultimately undone by a staggering number of turnovers and a porous interior defense, allowing the Thunder to capitalize and secure a crucial victory. The Timberwolves' Achilles heel in this game was undoubtedly ball security. They committed an astonishing 25 turnovers, a stark contrast to the Thunder's mere 7. This disparity directly translated into easy points for Oklahoma City, who scored 29 points off Minnesota's miscues, while the Timberwolves could only muster 6 points in return. This constant disruption of offensive rhythm prevented Minnesota from building any sustainable momentum, with key players like Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, and Naz Reid all struggling with ball control. Adding to the Timberwolves' woes was their inability to establish consistent secondary scoring around Julius Randle, who put on a valiant individual performance with 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists. While Randle was efficient and aggressive, the rest of the team struggled to find their scoring touch, making them too reliant on his output. The Thunder's defense, spearheaded by players like Chet Holmgren, Alex Caruso, and Casson Wallace, was relentless, recording 16 steals and forcing Minnesota into hurried decisions and sloppy passes. Furthermore, the paint scoring battle was heavily tilted in favor of the Thunder, who outscored Minnesota 32-46 in that area. Oklahoma City's 15 offensive rebounds also provided them with valuable second-chance opportunities, exacerbating the Timberwolves' turnover issues and allowing the Thunder to control the game's tempo and secure the win. NBA analysts are pointing to these turnovers as the primary reason for Minnesota's slide, while fans are questioning the team's resilience and ability to close out games against top competition. The Thunder, on the other hand, are being lauded for their balanced attack and suffocating defense. With Minnesota faltering, how did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander manage to save his incredible scoring streak against all odds? We've got the dramatic play-by-play next. In a game where the Oklahoma City Thunder secured a vital 116-103 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves, the spotlight wasn't just on the team's performance, but on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's remarkable ability to preserve his historic scoring streak. Despite a challenging offensive outing, Gilgeous-Alexander managed to score just enough in the dying minutes to extend his streak of consecutive games with at least 20 points to an astonishing 128, narrowly avoiding a premature end to his record-breaking run. Gilgeous-Alexander had an uncharacteristically off night from the field, shooting 7 for 22 and sitting on only 10 points with just 5 minutes remaining. With the Thunder comfortably in control of the game's outcome, the tension mounted as the streak, which began on November 1, 2024, and saw him surpass Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark, hung precariously in the balance. The possibility of the streak ending loomed large, especially given his struggles throughout the game. However, with 1:46 left on the clock, a crucial 2+1 play, drawing a foul from Minnesota's Anthony Edwards, allowed Gilgeous-Alexander to get to the free throw line. He calmly sank the free throw, securing his 20th point of the game and, more importantly, extending his streak. Both players were substituted out immediately after, the job done. This clutch performance, even on an off night, underscored his mental fortitude and importance to the Thunder. While Gilgeous-Alexander finished with 20 points and 10 assists in 33 minutes, it was Chet Holmgren who led the Thunder with 21 points. Isaiah Joe added 20 points, and Alex Caruso contributed 17, showcasing the team's balanced scoring that compensated for their stars' quiet night. For the Timberwolves, Julius Randle led the charge with 32 points, and Ayo Dosunmu added 18, but it wasn't enough to overcome the Thunder's consistent performance and Minnesota's own turnover issues. The basketball world held its breath watching SGA's streak, with many praising his clutch gene and the Thunder's depth for securing the win despite their leader's off night. The Timberwolves are now left to analyze another loss, dropping their last 5 games. But how did this game, and Shai's streak-saving performance, fit into the larger picture of the Timberwolves' struggles? We'll break down the 5 key reasons for Minnesota's tumble in the standings next. The Minnesota Timberwolves season took another hit as they succumbed to a 116-103 defeat against the Oklahoma City Thunder, a loss that saw them drop to the 6th seed in the Western Conference. While the game featured a duel between scoring Titans Anthony Edwards and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, it was the Thunder's balanced attack and suffocating defense that ultimately prevailed, overshadowing individual scoring brilliance and highlighting Minnesota's critical weaknesses. The narrative of the game was heavily influenced by Minnesota's inability to protect the basketball, committing a staggering 25 turnovers compared to Oklahoma City's 7. This giveaway fest directly fueled the Thunder's offense, leading to 29 points off turnovers, while the Timberwolves managed a mere 6. Key players like Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert, and Naz Reid all struggled with ball security, leading to easy transition opportunities for the Thunder and disrupting Minnesota's offensive flow. Despite a stellar 32-point performance from Julius Randle, who was the Timberwolves' primary offensive weapon, the team lacked consistent secondary scoring. The Thunder's defense, featuring strong performances from Chet Holmgren, 21 points, Isaiah Joe, 20 points, and Alex Caruso, 17 points, was instrumental in forcing turnovers and disrupting Minnesota's offensive sets. Furthermore, Oklahoma City dominated the paint, outscoring the Timberwolves 32-46 and securing 15 offensive rebounds, providing crucial second-chance points. On the individual front, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's streak of 20 or more consecutive scoring games was the most dramatic storyline. He entered the final minutes with just 10 points, but a clutch 2+1 play against Anthony Edwards secured his 20th point, extending his NBA record to 128 games. While he finished with 20 points and 10 assists, it was a testament to his resilience on an otherwise difficult shooting night. Edwards, meanwhile, tallied 19 points on inefficient shooting for the Timberwolves. This victory marked the 8th consecutive win for the Thunder, solidifying their top position in the West with 53 wins. The Timberwolves, with their 4th loss in 5 games, now sit at 41 wins, tied with Houston and Denver, highlighting their recent struggles and the increased pressure on their playoff seeding. Fans are dissecting Minnesota's turnover issues and questioning their ability to compete with top teams, while celebrating the Thunder's consistent dominance and SGA's remarkable scoring streak. What's next for these two teams as the playoff picture intensifies? We'll wrap up all the top stories in our lightning round recap. And that's a wrap on another action-packed week of sports news. We saw the Oklahoma City Thunder extend their incredible winning streak, solidifying their dominance in the Western Conference. The Minnesota Timberwolves faced a tough loss, highlighting critical areas for improvement as the playoffs approach. Plus, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander once again proved his clutch gene, saving his historic scoring streak in dramatic fashion. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for all your breaking sports news, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.